This is an article that came out on Fox News, January 16th, 2019. And when I saw this, I had to address it. MSNBC, Nicolle Wallace, there isn't a strain of racism on the left. That is the biggest lie you can form those thin chimp lips to say. Nicolle, I'm sorry. The left, to me, has been the most detrimental to the Black community. I don't trust the right either. I don't think any of you are any damn good. I don't choose left. I don't choose right. You're both full of shit. But let's get into this article. You know, the only thing about these liberals, they think they got the Black community under control. I can't stand them. But let's get into this. MSNBC host Nicolle Wallace claimed on Tuesday that only one side of the aisle has problems dealing with racism. Lie. You both have that problem. You both are racist to the Black community. You both have done damage to us all throughout the centuries. No, Nicolle, you are lying your ass off. You are lying I won't even let a liberal come near me, because I know all you're trying to do is mind control on the Black community. Been doing it for years. But see, many of us that finally break free spiritually and in our minds, you can't come back and control us anymore. That's why you can't stand people like me in the Black community. Last week, Representative Steve King of Iowa landed himself in hot water for racist remarks he made during an interview with the New York Times. Well, what's the big deal? This man's been a racist since he's been in existence. I don't care what Stephen King say. I don't even listen to nothing he has to say, and I'm never going to. White nationalists, white supremacists, Western civilization. How did the language become offensive? Why did I sit in classes teaching me about the merits of our history and our civilization? King asked. GOP leader on Capitol Hill has stripped King from all House committees, and the calls for him to resign from office continue to grow. Most recently by his local paper, the Des Moines Register. You let him stay there all that time? Okay, now all of a sudden somebody turned the light switch on in 2019 about Stephen King. To me, he is the representation of how many Americans, the majority, feel when it comes down to the Black community. I don't sweat what this man say. I don't even pay attention to him. He's not important. Why would the Black community care about him? We don't. We don't. Wallace, who previously served under George W. Bush, was a senior advisor on Senator John McCain's 2008 presidential campaign, weighed in on King's controversial comments by taking aim at the entire party. Part of the problem is we think this does not have a parallel on the left. It doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I can tell whoever wrote this article is probably a liberal. There isn't. There isn't a strain of racism on the left. Lie. So I think that this gets brushed under the rug. People sort of tolerate, it's been normalized. Wallace told the panel, no, many of us have been pushing back against it, but what you do is you make sure you push our voices in the background and then turn around and act like nobody's been fighting against this stuff. And we've been fighting against it all along. Like you just said, they don't have anywhere else to go, so they attach to the Republican Party. So she's talking about white supremacists. The Republican Party doesn't have to let them. How do Republicans, this is what it says, how do Republicans sort of get back to doing something decent? Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what either party has done decent over the last centuries. Can you please inform me? I must be missing something here. Nicolle is full of shit. But let's go on. They would have to completely reinvent the party, former Obama official Matthew Miller responded. Wallace's remarks come as the Democratic National Committee officially severed ties with the Women's March organization, as scrutiny among its leadership has exposed anti-Semitism. Oh, here we go with that again. And ongoing ties with the Nation of Islam founder Louis Farrakhan. No, what you're trying to do is it's too much color in the leadership, and you don't like it. And what you're trying to do is use Louis Farrakhan to get rid of all of those women of color that are running the march. That's what's going on. I've seen y'all pull this stuff on jobs. You've done it in politics. You've done it even in entertainment. It's the same game that you've been playing on us for a long, long time. So the Democrats are jumping on the same bandwagon to go against these Black women and non-white women that are running the march. They're trying to shake it up. And I promise you, if they accomplish that, you're going to suddenly see all of the leadership go all white, because that's what they want. And they're using Louis Farrakhan as a weapon to get rid of these women. That's what they're doing. Seen it over and over all throughout my life. It's the same trick, ladies and gentlemen. It's just being done in 2019, 2018. Women's March leader Tamika Mallory was recently pressed by The View, Meghan McCain, over her previous praise for Louis Farrakhan. You know, all of you, Meghan McCain and the people like you don't have a leg to stand on when it comes down to any form of racism. And there's nothing real about anti-Semitic, because the word is Shemitic. It is Shemitic. It is not Semitic. Okay? When Noah gave birth to his sons, when his wives gave birth to their sons, they named them Ham, Japheth, and Shem. There is no son called Sem. Sem, that word, you made it up. There is no Semitic in the entire biblical text. No such thing. And the last time I looked, Jews are white. They are pale. They are white. So this Semitic stuff, y'all making it all up. There is nothing in the biblical text, and there's no man born called Sem. None. It doesn't exist. I'm going to go ahead and play this video. Okay. But Nicolle is far from reality. What she's saying, I don't even shine light on. You know, it doesn't deserve any more recognition than I'm giving it. The bottom line is the left and the right, you have not stood by the Black community the way that you could have potentially done so. I don't have no loyalty to either party because, far as I'm concerned, neither party have earned this from the Black community. You have not earned anything from us. What you do is you take us for granted. You take the vote for granted. And you then turn around, all of you liberals and conservatives, once you make it into office, you completely ignore us. And that is historic. I don't believe either one of you are worthy of anything from the Black community. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.